the network. I hope it's not village people that are attacking my network tonight. Bye. You guys should help me to beg village people. Okay, we pray it will be stable this time around. So, we've talked at length on introducing a paragraph to us. So let's go straight to the first item, which we'll be treating in this material, which we call the topic sentence. Now, you find out that the other time when I was citing an example of probably your manager giving you a task for you to draft a memo and telling you about four different things that or events that will take place uh, or that he or she wants you to capture in the memo. Now, each of those items, which is the date that the meeting is holding, what other thing did I mention then? Can you remind me now? I think ah, I mentioned some things earlier. Please unmute yourself and contribute.
You mentioned something about the document.
They should keep their office in check. I'm talking of the example I cited for within an organization. Maybe you're asked to write a memo. Now you are given some items to write in the memo, like the date it's going to hold. Okay, that some external auditors are coming. That's the purpose of the meeting. And then everybody should keep the office in check. There is one other thing that I mentioned. Now, let's leave it like that. All the four items which your manager wants you to develop in that memo represents an idea. Each idea becomes a topic sentence when you develop it per paragraph. Let me come down a little. I have four ideas in my head that I want to develop in this piece of writing that I want to start writing now. Each idea will be placed in one paragraph. Once I place an idea in one paragraph, it becomes a topic sentence for that paragraph. Me placing an idea in one paragraph so that I have four ideas, then I developed it into four. So I developed them into four paragraphs. Each of the paragraph we have a topic sentence. The topic sentence in that paragraph will be that idea that I developed in that paragraph. So any other thing I will be explaining or adding as details to that paragraph, we only talk more about that topic sentence. For instance, if my paragraph 1 of that memo is to talk about the dates that the meeting is expected to hold, it means I may decide to place, you say, okay, this is to notify all staff members that a meeting has been scheduled to hold on the 25th of August 2025 here, or maybe there is an external venue at so place by so time. That is paragraph 1. The topic sentence in that paragraph 1, which is the main idea that okay, let me say I am trying to pass to the board members or to the staff members, is that a meeting is holding on the 25th by 4 p.m. That is the main idea. But you see that is not just the only thing that is written in the paragraph. I don't just say meeting holding 25th of August, 4 p.m. and that is all. I introduced it with something by saying this is to notify the board members, staff members, maybe if it's a school setting, academic staff, non-academic staff, all of those protocols and all those things you are putting is just to add details to the topic sentence. There must be one thing in that paragraph that represents the central idea, the main thing that you want to pass to the reader. And that thing is called the topic sentence of the paragraph. We are going to get, I will give you uh, the standard definition very soon. It's written here, the one you should know and put in your head. But I also want you to understand it, not just cramming for exam. You need to know it. So, which means my paragraph one, the topic sentence is what? The date for the meeting. My paragraph two is now
Fine.
uh the maybe the purpose of the meeting. Maybe it's to discuss some new business ideas that are trying to, and then we are planning to have a new infrastructure in so location. Huh? So we want general opinion of the staff members if that location is good for the business or for a new company branch. So, things like that, that becomes the topic sentence number two. The idea I just want you to know now is that you cannot have a paragraph, I mean a good paragraph. There is a tendency of writing a rubbish paragraph that don't have topic sentence. But a paragraph cannot stand on its own without a topic sentence. So once you write a paragraph and someone has to read it and is unable to find a topic sentence, it means you wrote jargon. So no information can be gotten from it. It's totally useless. Which means from today, if you will have to write any piece of writing at all, or even if it's just one paragraph, you have to bear in mind that what is the purpose of this paragraph? That becomes your topic sentence. Now, that topic sentence will appear in the paragraph in three forms. Or let me not say will, can appear in the paragraph in three forms. Or may appear in the paragraph in three forms. The first one is you may decide to write the topic sentence at the beginning of the paragraph. It may appear in the middle and it may appear at the end. So a topic sentence, which is the central idea that you want to pass in the paragraph that you are developing or you are writing, can appear at the beginning, can appear in the middle, or can appear at the end of your paragraph. I think the most uh, uh, what will I say now? The one that seems to be most challenging is putting it at the end. No, sorry, putting it in the middle rather, in the middle. You see, putting it at the beginning, that one is very simple. You just, okay, for instance, now, that one of meeting holding by uh, 4 p.m. on the 25th of August. When I say a meeting that is scheduled to hold by 4 p.m. on the 25th of August, full stop. This is because blah blah blah. Blah. Now you're not talking, but if the topic sentence has already been passed from the beginning, the paragraph can be like that. You can also build some layers of sentences at the beginning, then hide the topic sentence in the middle. That one is only professionals that can put topic sentence in the middle because it's very hard. Only professional, if you have learned the skill very well, that is when you'll be able to put topic sentence in the middle. Putting it at the end is not also that hard. All you need to do is, you can start telling stories that will be leading to the topic sentence. And then at the end, you now place the topic sentence. Okay, for instance, that issue of meeting holding by 4 p.m. I may decide to start with a story by telling them due to climate change in the, due to the drop in the the company's, maybe return of investment and then the work ethics. I just some story. There is a need, or we have come to a conclusion to hold a meeting on so date by so time. What I've done is I've placed the topic sentence at the end by first telling stories. I know why I'm writing that paragraph. Oh. So instead of me to put it at the beginning, I decide to place it at the end by first telling stories that can lead to it. So that is all about topic sentence. So what is a standard? uh, definition for it. You already know that any longer piece of writing is divided into a number of paragraphs. This is one thing you need to know. This statement is a question in the exam. Any dash piece of writing is divided into a number of paragraphs. Or most times they say any longer piece of writing is divided into a number of dash. Number of what? Paragraphs.
Paragraph.
You have to note it. Sometimes you know this answer in the exam, but you write paragraph and you omit the S, and that makes you to fail it. So if you follow the sentence from beginning, you will know that it should end with a plural paragraph. So any longer piece of writing is divided into a number of paragraphs. Now, have you ever considered what a paragraph is? A paragraph is a piece of writing which is unified. You see, this one, I'm not sure if there is any year they don't normally, sorry, I'm not sure there is any year that it doesn't come out in just 102, as a question. This particular question. Go and check previous past questions. You see that every year it always come out. But there's a way they will twist it. There's nothing much to twist. Sometimes they might just call it controlling or central or no the way they normally ask that question. Now. So a paragraph is a piece of writing which is unified by a central controlling idea or theme. That's all you need to know about a paragraph. This is a standard definition, and this is one they will be asking you. So please, I would like every one of us to unmute and let's say it together like 2 times. So let's unmute and read the definition of a paragraph together. Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Are the rest here with us? Annabelle. Okay, 1, 2, go. A paragraph,
A
A
A
paragraph
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 is a
a
is
piece
is
a
piece
a
of
of
piece of
piece
writing
of
writing
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 which is
which
which
unified
is
is
unified
unified
by a
by a
central
central
by a
central
central
idea or
controlling
controlling
thing.
idea.
idea
idea
or theme.
or theme.
Good. So that is what a paragraph is. This idea or theme is called the topic of the paragraph. The idea or the theme with which you develop a paragraph is called the topic of the. Now, I hope you know we have two things. Now, this is the issue or the particular aspect of this material that causes confusion for most students over years. I've had students ask this question severally. What is the difference between the topic of the paragraph and the topic sentence? What's the difference between the topic of the paragraph and the topic sentence? Look at what is written here. The idea or the theme is called what? The topic of the paragraph, not topic sentence. Which means if I'm developing a paragraph now, and I know there is one idea that I'm using to what is it called? For instance, now, like the the one of play, let's say that paragraph one of your memo, which is talking about the timing for the event, for the meeting. That timing for the meeting is the topic of the paragraph, which means everything I want to develop in this paragraph is just on this timing, like when the event will take place. When the event will take place. That is why I'm writing paragraph 1. So that becomes the topic of the paragraph. But what is a topic sentence? The topic sentence now is one single statement, one line, one single sentence that shows the topic of the paragraph. Why the topic of the paragraph is timing. The time the event will take place. The topic sentence is now that single statement which says the meeting has been scheduled to hold on the 25th of August by 4 p.m. That is the topic sentence. The topic sentence is now one single line that talks about the reason why you are developing the paragraph. Why that reason you are developing the paragraph is the topic of the paragraph. Do you understand the difference now? Because, oh, in fact,
Please come again. I did not really get it.
uh, okay, let's take it like this. It's just like you are going on the road, hmm? And you met a, let's say, a blind woman backing a baby, hmm? And then you felt, somehow emotional, right? Sympathy and just then. So out of your sympathy, you gave the woman uh maybe 1,000 naira note, hmm? And say, "Madam, please take and get something for yourself and your baby." Two things happen there. Please, let's follow. Two things happen there. Is that not so? The first thing is that you felt
Yes, sir.
emotional. Is that
Yes.
not so? You saw something in your environment that caught your attention and got you emotional. The second thing is that you put it into action. You gave the woman money. Now, let's bring this analogy into topic sentence and topic of the paragraph. Your act of being emotional is the topic of the paragraph, is the topic of the scene that happened there. Hmm? The whole thing that happened there is because you were emotional. Is that not so? There are so many people that met the woman and they just passed by, nothing, nothing, they don't do anything, they were not concerned, right? But you did something because you were what? Emotional. So can that your act of being emotional is the topic of the paragraph. The reason why you gave the money. The money you gave become the topic sentence, a symbol of your emotional state. The money is a symbol of your emotional state. Your being emotional is the main thing. Here in topic of the paragraph and topic sentence, the topic of the paragraph, don't forget what we are treating now is just one paragraph. How to develop one good paragraph. So the topic of the paragraph is what I have in mind for writing the paragraph. For instance, if I should
Okay.
give us an assignment after this class now to say, write a letter to the dean of examination in non, informing him of some irregularities, in your last examination result. The topic of the paragraph is that we have irregularities in last examination result. But while you are developing that letter, there is one statement that you will use to show that main reason why you are writing that letter. That statement is what we call topic sentence. Just from the title to
Yes.
sentence, topic sentence, as in the sentence that carries the topic. One sentence that shows the topic. Just like your money, your 1,000 naira note showed your emotional state. Why your emotional state is the main thing that happened there. You were emotional. The same way, the topic
So
sentence,
what are,
you said,
so what you are trying to say now is that the topic of the sentence is happening because there is topic of the paragraph.
yes, the topic of the paragraph is the mother.
Yes.
Why the topic
Yes.
sentence is the son.
So there cannot be topic sentence without
Yes, without topic of the
topic of
paragraph. Yes. Normally, a paragraph will not exist if you don't have a topic of the paragraph. Don't forget, we say there must be a reason why you are writing the paragraph, and that is the topic of the paragraph. The paragraph is a whole body. Don't forget, like we mentioned from the beginning, that we are talking of a paragraph. A paragraph is like a whole building. Or let's say,
that you use block.
then you use block to construct it. Now, one of the block that you use to construct a paragraph is the topic sentence. or generally your topic sentence shows that this is the reason why you are writing this paragraph. One single sentence that will show the reader that this is why I'm writing this. So I think I've explained this at length. In fact, even when they are doing facilitation, the facilitator will not mention anything except anyone of you ask question on this. He will just read it through and get out. Tell you this is the meaning of the, as it's written here, that's how they will read it for you. But you have understanding now. Topic of the paragraph, the purpose of writing the paragraph, topic sentence of the paragraph, the statement that shows the purpose of the paragraph. Now, it is sometimes expressed at some place in the paragraph by one sentence. Look at it now. Don't forget, we said that a paragraph is a piece of writing which is unified by a central controlling idea or theme. Now, this idea or theme is called the topic of the paragraph, right? From there, we now say that it is sometimes, what we are not talking about now is what? Topic of the paragraph. The topic of the paragraph is sometimes expressed as some place in the paragraph by one sentence, which is usually called the topic sentence. Now, this topic sentence may be a statement. Now, this is the definition of a topic sentence. Another question which you should put in mind. This statement is very important. This topic sentence may be a statement, a generalization, or a problem. This one too, you can't escape it in your exam. Even in TMA, some of you meet it in TMA. This topic sentence may be a statement, a generalization, or a problem. Which means that statement that I will use to show the topic of the paragraph within the paragraph, I can decide to state it like a statement or just a generalization or a problem. A problem in form of a question, a challenge to my reader. My topic sentence can be a challenge to my reader. So it becomes a problem. They want to find the solution within the paragraph. So now this sentence is most frequently found at the beginning. That is the simplest form of writing topic sentence. Topic sentence, most piece of writing, you find the topic sentence at the beginning. Okay. Of the paragraph, but can sometimes come at the end or even in the middle of the paragraph. I think I have spoken on that before. Very often, there may not be
Yes.
a topic sentence at all, but it may be implied within the paragraph. Now, please listen to this very well. Very often, that means it's somehow hard, but it happens sometimes. You may not see a topic sentence in a paragraph, but one way or the other, the paragraph will talk about the topic of the paragraph, which is the main reason why you're writing. There may not be one particular statement that will talk about the
The
topic
topic
of
sentence.
the paragraph. There may not be one particular statement, which we call topic sentence, that will talk about the topic of the paragraph. But one way or the other, the way the paragraph will be developed, you will still know why they're writing that paragraph. However, at this stage, it may be useful for you to develop your paragraph by writing out your topic sentence at the beginning. Now, I want to pose a challenge. Let me start with Titilope Ma. Look at this paragraph we've just finished reading. This is just one paragraph. Where is the topic sentence? Okay, let me make it a general classwork. If you have found it, if you are done with your own, you can bring it out. Where is the topic sentence of this particular paragraph placed? Is it at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end? Yes, that is a short classwork. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Where's the topic sentence? That single statement that shows the reason why
If
this.
a paragraph is a piece of writing which is unified by a central controlling idea or theme.
In the middle. No.
So is that the okay? First of all, are we agreeing that that is a topic sentence? That is the
I
first.
agree.
You need to agree first if that is a topic sentence or not. If you not agree,
Yes.
where is it placed?
At the beginning.
At the beginning.
Beginning.
Hmm. Okay. If that is the topic sentence, you are right. It is placed at the beginning because it after it was introduced, that's when they started talking about other things that regards to the topic. So this is an example of. Now let's leave that and move to examples, real examples now. Should we go through all this? These are just stories to tell you. For this kind of essay now, the topic sentence is placed at the beginning. The vast majority of people, wherever they live and whatever their occupation, come in contact with animals in one way or another and have to deal with them. This is a topic, and it is topic sentence of this whole paragraph. Any other thing that has been mentioned or been dealt with in the paragraph is based on this topic sentence that is at the beginning.
So I want to ask a question. I want to ask a question.
I'm with you.
So you know when we are in secondary school, they ask us during exams, they ask us to write an articulation that end with if I had known, I wouldn't have all those kind of questions.
Yes, yes, yes. That is easy.
So like
Story.
yes, that is now. So let's now talk about the what is it called? The topic sentence now. Is it now at the middle or at the end of the paragraph?
Okay. Let me first correct something. Your story cannot be one paragraph. Although I know that when you are in secondary school, you don't have idea of paragraph. You might just be writing your own thing, just be writing your story, not to concern you with paragraph.
Just like
But your story cannot be one paragraph. And a
yes,
topic
sir.
sentence only deal with one part. So if you are writing a story of 10
Yeah.
paragraphs, you will have 10 topic sentences. So it now depends on where you want to place each of them. Paragraph one, maybe you want to place it at the beginning
Oh,
or at the end. But for the whole story, the topic of the paragraph, assuming your story is just one paragraph, the topic of the paragraph in that kind of scenario is placed at the end because you would have
oh.
given all cock and bull stories, everything you want to talk. Then at the end, you presented
You
your
now end it with it.
the reason why
Okay.
you are writing that story. So that kind of situation is placing it at the end. So
Okay, thank
I think we will stop on topic sentence tonight because we don't even have time to proceed more. So let me just give room for general questions. And if you have something else to talk about on this topic of the paragraph and topic sentence, right now I think we should all know topic sentence. But let me read this last statement. Beginning a paragraph with a topic sentence helps both the writer and the reader. This is a question, oh. This one you will see it in TM itself. Let me just tell you that. They will say, in fact, this is almost every semester's question in TMA. It's always repeating. Beginning a paragraph. They will ask the one of beginning, they will ask the one of putting it at the middle, and they will ask the one of placing it at the end. Those three. So you should know the reason why, or the importance, or the benefits rather, of placing a topic sentence anywhere you place it. When you place it at the beginning, what does it do? It helps both the writer and what? And the reader. That is just it. Placing a topic sentence at the beginning helps both the writer and the reader. How does it help the writer? Once you place your topic sentence at the beginning, all you just need to be doing in the remaining part of the paragraph is just discussion. So it's very easy. You've already introduced your topic. You now want to start developing it in the course of the paragraph. So it helps you as a writer to go smoothly in developing your paragraph. While for the reader, once I'm reading a paragraph, like for instance, let me not say essay, I'm reading a paragraph and I see the topic sentence at the beginning, I already understand what the person wants to do in that paragraph. So it helps both the writer for smooth transition of the idea and the reader for easy understanding of the concept. So as a writer, you will have less difficulty in constructing a unified paragraph because you relate every sentence to the topic sentence and the central idea it expresses. Your reader will know immediately what the paragraph is about because the opening sentence states the central idea. So the major thing here, all these things now, they are addition. The topic sentence of this paragraph is what you should learn. Beginning a paragraph with a topic sentence helps both the reader, the writer, and the reader. This is the most important. Now, you should be learning one thing. Once you are reading from today, always be putting it in mind what is the topic sentence of that paragraph you are reading. It will help you to develop
Yeah,
it very well. It will help you. If you carry any course material now, look for you want to read, as you are reading, be checking each paragraph you are reading. What is the topic sentence? It even help you to stop reading just everything unnecessarily. Once your focus is to get the topic sentence of a paragraph, even if the material is 500 pages, and you carry it like this, you will not be bothered because you know it's not everything you read. Once you get to a paragraph, you get to the central idea, you pick it, okay, this is what this person want me to know here, you move to the next one. So that is how to read effectively. That you've done reading actually in GST101. But this is another clue on reading. So we've talked about the topic of the paragraph, the topic sentence, a paragraph on its own. A paragraph is a what? What's the definition of a paragraph? Let's go through it again for revision. A
A
paragraph is
paragraph
what?
is a piece of
Is a
writing
Piece of
piece of
writing
is a piece of writing which is unified by a
unified by
central
unified by a
central
controlling
central
idea or
controlling
theme.
idea or
or theme. Good. Then, what is a topic sentence?
A
a topic sentence
topic sentence
is
is
the
a
main
single statement
No, that is not.
that talks
is the
about
main topic
Yeah, the right
in
of.
a paragraph.
No. That is not it. This is what we discussed about. We said topic sentence may be a statement, a generalization, or a problem. That is all. That is the meaning of the topic sentence. A statement, a generalization, or a problem. That is a topic sentence. What of the topic of the paragraph?
So
What is the topic of the paragraph?
statement
That is one you
or
people
a
had defined it
problem.
before. The topic of the paragraph is what?
The topic of the paragraph. Topic of the paragraph
is the main topic.
The idea or the theme
is a
of the
single
paragraph.
statement that talks
Yeah.
about the main idea, the
So
reason.
don't crack it
Oh.
too much. The topic of the paragraph is the idea or the theme of the paragraph. That is just it. Idea
Topic of the
or the
paragraph.
theme of the paragraph. That is the topic of the paragraph. The topic sentence may be a statement, generalization, or a problem, while the paragraph itself is a piece of writing you define by. So how many positions can we place a topic sentence in a paragraph?
Three
Preposition.
position.
Can you mention them?
The beginning, the middle, and
The
the end.
beginning, the middle, and the end.
Which of them is the most challenging or the hardest to say?
The
The middle.
Yes, placing it in the middle. Very tough. Okay, so why do we place topic sentence at the beginning?
To understand, but to make the writer and the
So
reader
writer and the reader
better.
So
to understand.
people should place it the way it is placed in the material. It helps both.
It helps the writer and the reader for
Both the
transition of the
writer
idea.
and the reader.
You don't even need to put transition of the idea. It helps both
Okay.
the
The writer
and
Writer
and
and
the
the
reader.
reader.
reader. That is all you need to grab. So that'll be all for tonight. We'll try and drop some questions for us in the group that you do as I will pick them from past questions and drop them. Then you do them as homework. The time is elapsing now. So thank you for attending. See you in the next class.
Thank you
Thank
so
you very
much.
Thank
much.
you,
Really
God
great.
bless you, sir.
Welcome.
Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
everyone.